Hello friends, welcome to Nana Dawn's Chalk Crafting. We are going to do a t-shirt, and this is one that is a Sublimation t-shirt. It has the sticker on it that says so. So it is a small. I wanted to make it with a bunny on it. Bunny's kind of what I want to say. It's the bunnies right now are pretty popular, so we're going to put our mat under here. This holds the material in place, and it protects keeps the ink from going through to the other side. So it's very helpful. So we're going to do that. We're going to use this bunny. This bunny's name is Floral Bunny. Heat transfer. Very cute, I think. I need to clean my mat. I will do that after this one for sure. Got to. And I already figured out where the middle was. I folded it, and it's right down the side of this gray tag. And I like to bring it down just a little ways, not have it clear up on your neck. But I usually just measure by my hand, you know, that far down. And you just want to make sure there's no wrinkles. Smooth them out the best you can. Hopefully that's not too far down. And to try and get the template in the middle, take it out of here. I think this bunny is so cute. I'm anxious to see how pretty it is when we put it in here. Wait a minute. Interesting. There's usually two of them. I didn't think I had taken one out already, but maybe I have. Okay, well that's interesting. So I'm just gonna fold it just a tiny bit so I can find the middle of it. And that's the middle there. So if we come down here, that should be pretty close to the middle. Gotta turn it over. Don't make the mistake I did and put it the wrong way, because the color will not be where you want it to be. And I mean, if you're really worried about placement, I also do measure sometimes just to make sure that it's where I want it to be. And I usually go like to this seam here, and it's at, turn it around, it will help. Use centimeters, it's about 16. If I come over here, let's see, around 16. So it's about the same, and it's 6 centimeters down. Or if you do inches, it's about 2.5 inches down, which is not very far down. But I think it will be good. And we have it on the mat, but we're going to have to move it up because it needs to be on the mat when I put the heat on it. Okay. And I am going to go ahead and put some tape, heat resistant tape, just to make sure it stays where I want it to. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but just for safety's sake, we're doing it. Better to be safe than sorry. And it will tell you, if you read the directions of the heat transfers, it will say how hot and how long. And it needs to be 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. And that's what I have it set on. And then we're going to use this Teflon mat to protect it. And I might leave it half just so I can see that where my heat transfer is. Right there. So if I make sure, I think that should be good. I'm going to put it this way so make sure I'm on the whole thing. And then I'm going to press down, put some weight on it. We shall see how it comes out. I'm always amazed because it's so bright, vibrant, the colors. I just love it. Very pretty. Now I'm gonna have to look and see what I did with the other rabbit, because all of these come two together. So I'm not sure. I thought about putting it on a pillow, so it might be with the pillowcase in my. I have a tote that I keep my sublimation surfaces and the heat transfers in. So they're all together. So that's where I'm hoping it is. All right. Let's see how it turned out. I don't know why it seems like my my webcam is like froze. I don't know what in the world's going on here. While this is cooling down just a minute, I'm going to look here. The overhead camera is perfect. Microphone is fine. What's up with the webcam? I'm going to turn it off for a minute. And then turn it back on. See what happens. Let's see what this looks like. Oh my goodness, look at that. I should have taken my, I should have taken that out of there. I didn't think that would do that. Let me pull this out. I guess I thought it would be okay, but it's not, guys. Don't put it on your, don't do that. That melted. Well, it didn't melt, it just worked. And I have another one, so it's fine. But you know what? You'll learn. But look at how pretty that is. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. It went from very little color to this vibrant rabbit. Pretty rabbit. Oh man. All right. So, needless to say, do not put your mat underneath your heat transfers, because that does not work. It just makes them warp. But that's so cute. I love this little bunny. I hope whoever I give this to enjoys the bunny, because it's very, very pretty. All right, so that didn't take very long. It does not take long to make a t-shirt at all. And you can see, even on a small, the bunny fits on that small, so that's good. Now, the other thing I want to do is a wind spinner. I really like those, and I feel like they are going to be popular. And so I want to do one with this vibrant color here. It's so pretty. I love it. Very bright colors. And let's see, may as well put this over here. That goes with my melted mat. Oh boy. All right, well, learn from my mistakes. Don't do it. All right, so I want to do a square one, and I've already taken off the plastic little stuff that comes on it. I got that off already. So we can work with this. And we need two because you do both sides have to be done. So let's take these out of here. These are called Floral Bouquet. And as you see, it is a floral bouquet. It's very, very pretty. I love it. And it's going to make a really pretty wind spinner. Just have to decide how I want to lay it. I really want this dark flower in here because it's going to be really bright colored. All right, so turn it around. We're going to get that on here. I think we can pretty much get most of it on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it to my parchment paper just so it won't move. And we got our Teflon paper, or Teflon sheet, I should say. I just like to lay it so I know where my template is. Make sure that I get my heat press over it. And it's going to be 360 for 60 minutes, or 60 seconds, not minutes, good Lord. Burn the house down. All right, so we're just going to put some pressure on it. Can't wait to see how pretty it is. I already made a crystal to hang from it, so that will be pretty. And I noticed that there's 3 spots, so I might make some other little ones. And what I did is I just found beads that I had put away. I don't even know. I got them to do something, probably something for Christmas, and didn't end up using them. So I'm going to use that on this wind spinner. Now I have 3 made. I know one of them for sure, the blue one, I'm going to keep because it has pretty blue flowers and birds. It's really pretty. I'm not sure. I know you can hear me, but you can't see what's going on with the webcam. So I don't know what's up with that. But if I mess with it now, I'll mess things up. So I will have to deal with it before my next video. All right, so let's pull this up. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. That is so, so pretty. Man, I like that a lot. I mean, look at this and see how much of the heat transfer it used. And it used quite a lot of it. Didn't use like this flower right here or this greenery, but it picked up pretty much everything. Golly, that is so pretty. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit, and then we're going to do the other side. And while I'm letting that cool for a minute, I'm going to turn off my webcam and see what is going on with it. Well, it looks like it should be working. So I don't know, guys. If I get out of this, it's gonna make the video, it's gonna mess the video up. So I guess you will just see the project and not me for this time. See if that cooled off. It's cooled off pretty good. So we got to do the other side. Ah! You can see that some of the ink went through on to the other side. But it won't matter once we put the other transfer on here. Okay. That one we already used. So this one is going to come right here. And again, I'm going to tape it down. I just prefer to do that because then I know that it doesn't move. So I've had some other things that moved and it blurred the design. I don't want to do that because these are so pretty. All right, here we go. Second side. Once I finish this, then I'll go back. I'll have to shut down stuff, open again. That's usually what happens when something's not functioning like it should. So I will do that as soon as I finish this wind spinner. You can see what I'm doing and you can see me, but I'm not moving. So there's something not right with that picture. Anyway, if you guys have not tried anything with our heat transfers, you need to, because they're just so beautiful. They make some really beautiful gifts. Or things to sell. You know, if you have, if you're going to be selling your items, look at that. Wow. So pretty. I cannot believe how pretty that comes out. And look the other side, it didn't mess that up at all. It all looks great. Real pretty. It blurred a little bit over here, but it's okay. Not a big deal. When it starts spinning, you're not going to see that little bit of blurring. I'm going to just move it so it can cool off because it's hot. And then it comes with what we're going to use to hang it. The hook, if I can get it open. Some of these little bags, I don't know how they even get stuff in them. But so they send that to hang it, but they don't send anything to put in these 3 holes. So I'm going to put my crystal thing on there that I made. I'm going to shut this off. So I think we're done with that for right now. And this can cool off. It cools off faster if you take it off of that mat. But look at how beautiful those flowers are. It just totally amazes me how beautiful it comes out. Really pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And you can make whichever side you want, your front or back. I don't think it matters too much once it starts spinning. But yeah, it's still hot. Hot, hot, hot. So what I try to do is if I use all of one of them, I keep it to remind me to order those again. So I will do that. Get those ordered. And we'll see how things... It's not too hard to hook these on. That's something I've kind of figured that out because it's kind of a little different. Sometimes the things that they send you are not done correctly and then you can't get them on there. But I thought this was really pretty. And I could have made the string a little shorter, which I can still go back and do. I don't think this will fit in here, so I'm going to have to find a smaller one like this, because this big one won't fit on it, or get a little one to attach it to. I could do that too. I might have one in with my beads. I can look at that. Anyway, you gotta get this on here. Well, easier said than done, let me tell you. Sometimes. There it is. And to open it, you push on one side and pull on the other. So push and pull, push. I had to hold the top. There we go. There it is. And then you pull these out more. You can kind of separate them yourself, but you start spinning it. I'm going to hold it over here. You can't see it now because the webcam isn't working. Oh man. All right. Well, there you go. I'm going to have it stop, but that's how it looks. And it spins around. So pretty. And I will put some little crystals on the bottom of it. Make it even prettier. That's all there is to it. And then you can push it back down so you can put it in a gift bag or in a box or however you want to do it. And then I would just put the directions in it, how to open it up, so they're not struggling. But I think it's just so pretty. And if this would go through that hole, it would work. Or even, I don't think it will fit. No. I'll just have to find a smaller one. But I will do it, and this is going to hang to the bottom. So it'll hang on down here, which I think will it'll make it really pretty. And the colors will stand out that I have on here. Maybe I'll make a different one and put some of the other colors that are in here, like the yellow. The yellow would be pretty. Darker purple, red. But there you go. That's the end of this video. And I will go on and see if I can figure out why my webcam isn't working. All right, guys. Have a good night. Till I see you again. I hope you enjoyed this and you learned from my mistakes. You know, you'll learn. That's a good thing. All right. Have a good night. Take care. Be careful. Till I see you again.